Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Apple iPhone SE Plus specs leak. Please subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Twitter by clicking the links in the description. Apple is expected to launch two devices in the iPhone SE lineup, which includes the standard iPhone SE as well as the iPhone SE Plus. Now, the specifications of the Plus variant seems to have leaked online. The upcoming Apple iPhone SE Plus will come with a 6.1-inch LCD display and is expected to be powered by the Apple A14 Bionic chipset, the same chip that currently powers the iPhone 12 lineup, with 5G connectivity support. However, there's also a possibility that the device could be powered by the 7nm Apple A13 Bionic chipset used for the iPhone 11 lineup. As for the camera, it is said to feature a 12MP single camera sensor on the back and a 7MP front-facing snapper. It will also likely have IP67 ratings, making the smartphone water-resistant for up to 1 meter. The report also indicates that along with the Face ID, the phone may come with Touch ID support with a fingerprint sensor being embedded on the power button. The Apple iPhone SE Plus is expected to come in at least two color options, black and red. As for the pricing, it is being claimed that it could cost around $499. This shouldn't be a big surprise given how much bigger phones have gotten since the original iPhone SE launched. Even though this updated version is larger with a 5.5-inch display, today's handsets have screens getting ever closer to 7 inches. But another reason it shouldn't be too shocking, the iPhone SE 2020 is essentially new hardware shoved into an iPhone 8 body, so it would seem easy to similarly transition the iPhone 8 Plus into a bigger iPhone SE Plus. We haven't heard too much about this larger model of the mid-range handset, including why it's being released later than its smaller sibling. 2021 release for this larger low-end iPhone, which obviously didn't come true, but perhaps 2021 will bring it instead. We don't know when the iPhone SE Plus will come out, though rumors have suggested that the iPhone SE Plus is at least in the works. Sadly, noted analyst Ming Kai Kuo estimated we might not see the iPhone SE Plus until the second half of 2021. While there aren't many rumors out for the iPhone SE Plus, there are things we can intuit from the release of its smaller sibling. The iPhone SE 2020 inherited its hardware, aside from chipset and RAM, from the iPhone 8, including its 4.7-inch LCD display at South Dakota 1334 by 750 resolution. By that notion, the iPhone SE Plus will likely have the same specs as the iPhone 8 Plus, getting a 5.5-inch FHD 1920 by 1080p display that, while still LCD, is sharper than its smaller sibling. Likewise, it will probably also inherit the iPhone 8 Plus's dual rear cameras. At 12MP wide and 12MP telephoto with 2x optical zoom. It can manage 4K video at 60fps or 1080p HD at 30fps through the 7MP front-facing camera. The big differentiator between the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus was the extra rear camera on the back of the latter, which produced stereoscopic images that could be combined to create a depth effect, thus enabling the first portrait mode photos. While the iPhone SE 2020 can pull off depth using software algorithms, doing so digitally produces more visual flaws than using two or more lenses to achieve it. Don't stop at the iPhone 8's two rear cameras, why not give us the better lenses and sensors on the iPhone 11 line to shoot better night photos? While the iPhone SE 2020 has the leading A13 Bionic chipset, its older camera tech keeps it from managing the same fantastic night mode photos taken on the new flagships. Apple seems to have kept costs down on the iPhone SE 2020 by recycling the hardware, display, and shell from the iPhone 8, but this has resulted in keeping the same thick chin, top, and bezel as the older models, which are extensive by today's standards. Given most phones released today have very high screen-to-body ratios by stretching the display nearly completely around the front of the handset, it's pretty rough to see the iPhone SE 2020 fail to live up to the times. The iPhone 8 Plus's 2691 mAh battery was certainly larger than the iPhone 8's 1821 mAh capacity, but we're still not expecting any more than the 3-year-old model in the new iPhone SE 2020 Plus. Given how many compromises the iPhone SE 2020 line has made to shave down costs, i.e. inheriting virtually the same iPhone 8 design, we'd love to see some practical benefits like more battery for your buck. We'll settle for a faster 18W charger in the box, though. This one's a pipe dream, but we'd love to get our 3.5mm jack back. One of the hardest things to lose from the iPhone 6s was the headphone port, especially since the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 kept the same physical dimensions, so it would be a great gesture to get this feature, which is present on many other mid-range phones. That is, guys, what features do you want to see on Apple iPhone SE Plus? Let me see your comment below. Please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.